Say hi to the people, dog. Wave your hand at them. Tell them hi.
This. What's up, bro? You got a ring notification. This is the most unwatchable part of the podcast.
All right, man. We'll let you go, fool. Take care.
You got a ring notification.
Peace.
Is that how that works?
I don't know.
No, I'm asking her. Is that how ring works?
Yeah, it's like a sensor, and if somebody fucking comes across your house, it'll notify you.
I always wonder when I'm doing DoorDash and I'm like, I know they're watching me.
Yeah.
Or they're seeing me. Sometimes I'm like, tell them a haiku, but I'm like, no, I'm just gonna drop the food.
I should tell them a haiku, dog.
If I hear you telling me a haiku, I will let my dog loose on you.
The little one I be seeing.
Yeah, that's the only one I have left.
That one protects her probably more than the other.
Yeah.
Oh,
true.
Speaking of dogs, I've come across a few other people who I think are just useless and we don't need in society.
Which is?
Okay, first, you know how when you hold the door open for somebody and that person touches the door you're holding?
Yeah.
That person doesn't need to be in society.
I immediately let it go. Yeah, once they touch it, I'm like, okay, fuck you.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Because that's a fuck you, right? Okay, thank you. Yeah. Like, I get it if I hold the door and the lady walks through and her dude's behind her, he's like, I got it from here, bro.
Yeah, it's cool, yeah.
That I got.
Yeah.
I don't consider that
so you're talking
rude.
about the guy who, like, walks through as well?
Or one... I've held it open, a dude just come, like, I've held it open for the woman coming in and the dude walking out will go first. I'm like, dude, this ain't yours. But I'm talking about, like, you just like, hey, here you go. And they're like, okay. And they put their hand on the door. Like, you are not needed in society. Like, I don't like you.
Yeah.
Second, of course, we got people who bring dogs in stores. I was in the Target. This dude had 3 dogs in a Target. 3.
Only 3?
Yeah, right? Only 3. And people who have gardeners.
You don't like gardeners?
It's not gardeners that I don't like. I respect them doing landscaping is one thing.
I kind of agree with you. Like, how can these be proud of their garden if they don't do shit?
Exactly. I'm not talking about landscaping. Like,
sorry, I know there's a lot of people that probably.
If you got bushes and you got grass, yeah, you hire somebody to mow that shit. But if you have like a garden, oh, these are my petunias, but you aren't the one who tends to them. Like, you're up there with like slave owners. Like, I honestly think like people like that.
Wouldn't that be like having a nanny too?
Ooh. I'm gonna think for a week about what I think about people with nannies. Like, if you got somebody sitting with your kid while you're at work.
No. What if there's some people who do it while they're at work, but there are some, like, you know, people who have like hella money who, yeah, they're at home, but they still have a nanny.
Right. You can't. I don't think that's a good thing to do.
It's a little cray, huh? You ever seen The Help?
No. Yes, I saw.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
I saw it, but I didn't retain it. Oh, you know what movie I watched this week?
What's up, ADD?
Yeah, I know. We're gonna start on that. I've been studying Trig all morning, so my brain is like now allowed to do other stuff. I watched No Country for Old Men.
Oh, I love that movie.
Oh, that's one of the movies you told me to watch that I didn't watch.
I watched it and I was like, why? What? Yeah. I was like, why was this a movie? Like, it just didn't kind of.
It's a weird director. Like at the end, it's like, what the fuck?
At the end, there's no resolution.
Yeah, nothing.
There's just nothing. You just watch the guy who found some money, run from the people who wanted the money back. He found some money,
some drug dealers.
Right.
Yeah.
And he didn't even, until he went back to give the dude water. He was in the clear. It was his money. So
his heart got him in trouble, huh?
His conscience. I wouldn't say his heart.
No, but the money had a tracker in it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize
Regardless,
that.
It doesn't matter the water or not. He had a tracker in it.
Yeah, so he would have been done anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, well. So that's that. Now let's go to, I want to share some pop culture stuff.
Oh, we're back there. Okay, what's up?
Yeah, we're back. All right. So first, you guys watched the J-Lo clip that I told you about? Yeah. I told them to watch J-Lo's clip where she's mussing her hair and talking about how she's Jenny from the block and how that broke the internet. Everybody was like, we hate you, J-Lo. I personally am a fan of J-Lo is because she's fine as everything. Like, J-Lo is right. Like, I would, Salma Hayek, like, I would have to decide, like, Salma Hayek or J-Lo, okay? Like, that's the argument I have in my head. So, I'm like, whenever I'm watching J-Lo just do some queen-type shit, I imagine being Ben Affleck and just having to deal, that's fine. They're crazy, you're not. Like, that's, to me, that's all Ben has to say. They're crazy, you're not. And then, some Spanish that he may have picked up along the way.
That fool actually knows how to speak Spanish.
Good, yeah.
He probably speaks it better than her, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes. No joke. I'll have to find a clip somewhere.
No, I've seen him speaking Spanish. Yeah.
He does?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. What did you guys think of J-Lo's clip of that? What were your thoughts?
I didn't think much of it.
Neither did I. I'm not a J-Lo hater, man. You know what? Like, little tiny anecdote. One of my favorite movies of all time is Selena. So, like, being a little girl growing up, that was, like, hands down my fucking favorite movie. So, me and my cousin Tony would fucking sit there and rehearse that shit, and I knew every fucking line.
It is Selena.
You know?
I never watched that movie.
I can't ever be a J-Lo hater, but I get it. You know, you look through the comments and people are like, "Oh, what is she talking about? She wants to fucking be relatable and she
not
keeps
even Mexican."
Yeah, she keeps up bringing the Bronx like she lives.
Well, the Bronx is Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
No,
she's
I was talking
from there.
about Selena.
Okay.
No, I went somewhere else.
Okay.
No, but that's true too. Like whenever,
But she addressed that. She she worked with her family when
she always gives Selena props. Like if it wasn't for that movie,
Yeah.
my life would not be like this. You know.
Right.
So, but people always have to hate on something. I think I get it. Maybe she's been detached from the Bronx for a while, but that is where she came from, and she didn't say anything other than that. You know, my hair like this reminds me of when I was a little girl in the Bronx. Okay, so what?
Did you? But y'all didn't see the clip about the sandwich she ordered at the bodega.
No.
Oh, that one's hilarious. She just said, they'd be like, what was your order at the bodega, Jenny?
Yeah.
And she was like, I got a ham sandwich with chips and then an orange soda. Then she just looks at the camera and goes, if you know, you know. And I was like, I don't have a fucking clue. Like, I do not know. Like,
I don't know. And I can't even pretend to know.
Right?
I don't even know, like, I don't know what you do at bodegas. Like, I've heard of them, but like.
This is the only beef I have with J-Lo for this stream of hate she brought out. She brought out New Yorkers. I hate New Yorkers. I do. I just can't stand any of you. You're
hater.
Remember earlier when I was talking about people we could do without?
Lance.
Lance. Fuck him up, bro. We got sparring on Fridays. I'm saying.
I stand by
way
it.
about the same.
I love my New Yorkers, though.
Really?
Some of them.
Okay. So you understand what I'm saying right now.
I like your accent.
Don't leave me
New
out. New
Yorkers remind me of Mexico City, Mexican style, like superior.
Right? That's like, dude, calm down. It's not that serious.
We call them chilangos in Spanish.
New Yorkers, I'm gonna start calling you guys chilangos.
I like that.
Like that dude, that kid at the gym was always wearing the Giancarlo Stanton jersey.
Like that guy that gave me that bad review at the arena. He was from New York too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, you guys are just a bunch of bad Yelpers. That's all you are.
I think, I think New York has changed a lot, though. It's way more known for being like super liberal and progressive. I think before it was more rugged than it is now. I don't know if I'm wrong. I've never been to New York. However, just kind of following the trends around society, it seems that way. You know, and I think the same goes for California too. Maybe the whole fucking United States has softened up.
Everybody is softening up. Let's go to our next topic. The NFL has now banned.
Did I set that up for you?
Yeah, you did.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. NFL has now banned hip tackles.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, a hip tackle is not. It's just a tackle.
Okay.
Right, but it's like but the process is if I grab you by the hips and I kind of drop my weight. Okay, so it's basically a lower horse collar tackle.
Right.
You know, the horse collar tackles, I grab you by the shoulder pads and I drop my weight. So it's like a lower on the body. And the NFL has voted to ban that tackle.
How the fuck are you supposed to tackle people then?
I guess head on, arms around, like a hug. Like, it's crazy.
That's too much. You may as well just stop playing football, man.
JJ Watts said, can we just fast forward to we're wearing belts with flags on them?
Yeah,
pretty much. No, real shit, for real.
And it's like to me, that's like, I saw it and I was like, how soft are we getting?
Yeah. The NFL's such a fucking hypocrite, though, bro. They released the NFL's greatest hits, and they always post stuff like that. But all those hits are illegal now.
That is a fact.
Yeah, they release all kinds of the greatest hits, the greatest this, the greatest that, and they post them. I mean, they share them, and those are all illegal now. You can't do any of that now.
So is this stemming from like a protocol to reduce some sort of like injury?
Brain injury.
It's not brain injury, but it's
What's it called?
There's just injuries like CTE. This isn't
CTE. Okay, that's not it. That's the hips,
right?
But that's like the Tom Brady the Tom Brady rule. Remember?
Yeah.
you couldn't hit a quarterback after he threw the ball, or couldn't touch him at all.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, and I'm like right there. I'm like, man, where are we going with this? Like, I'm hoping that rugby sees the opportunity to just step up as an
Motherfuckers don't even wear pads, dog.
Rugby's dope, but it's not really popularized, man.
Not here, but in other countries.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I watch it and I'm just like, man, I watch the women play. They do not. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. Women's rugby has no problem with trans women coming in and trying to dominate. Shut up.
What'd you find? Rugby?
No, yeah, probably. I didn't give Siri a chance to chime in.
Hey, you think this is I knew what you were talking about. This shit is obstructing my whole face.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it until I watched.
Oh, okay.
For the first time, I watched like a whole episode.
Can you see the camera lens right now over it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're good.
You're good. Okay.
You do great work on editing, dog.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you do, man.
Awesome work.
It's teaching me a little bit, catching reactions.
We might get good one day.
It's a process, man.
We're getting there.
Like when I was writing sitcoms, one thing that always kept me going when I'd write something, produce huge, and then it got like 40 views. One thing that would keep me going is like the major shows, like it was not called Office Space. It was about these 3 guys, and it was on Workaholics. It was on That was like they were making those videos 10 years before they got the show.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it was like I was like, all right, and they were getting like 400 views. Yeah. So I was like, all right, you start slow, you get going. Let me see what else is in pop culture news. Diddy's.
What were you saying about Diddy?
Diddy's place got raided.
How does this loop back to J-Lo?
Oh no, we started at J-Lo. Okay. Oh yeah, but it does.
It does. It's because you mentioned that. Like what happened?
J-Lo's ex-boyfriend, Diddy. Yeah, he got both his homes raided by the Homeland Security.
Oh, God forbid both of his homes.
Yeah, regarding sex trafficking.
Dang.
Human and sex trafficking. And that's all that anybody knows right now. That's all that anybody knows right now. Like he took off. He flew to the Caribbeans because somebody was tracking his plane. And then that's that. Hey, Cat Williams.
That's not a good look.
That's Cat Williams just coming. Like, somebody listened to Cat Williams too seriously. It just said,
nah. But when shit like that happens,
but that shit keeps going on and on and on and on. Like Steve Harvey's daughter and all that shit. Like all that shit. You don't know P Diddy was fucking around Steve Harvey's daughter?
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Lori Harvey. Yeah.
And the other girl that he was with that came out with came out with all the stories about him hiring guys to smash her, and then they smash him too.
Jeez. Okay.
That's next level.
Okay. See, all the P Diddy stuff that came out before the raid, I ignored. I was like, I don't want to be a part of that. I'm just like, they're like, haha, P Diddy, like Mace. You remember the rapper Mace? He's got a podcast.
You guys told me he became a pastor, no?
Yeah, he became a pastor.
Yeah. He left.
He
got out, and that's what he's saying. He's like, this is what I left. I did not want anything to do with that, so I left.
What did you say, Maggie? You have to tell him no?
You have to tell him no, man.
You gotta say no. And,
you gotta tell them no.
But
that's
now,
crazy,
like,
bro.
their big thing on their podcast, whenever they say anything remotely, like, I love you, man, pause. They overdo the pause, I think.
Too, though.
And
the way you said that. Though.
Yeah, I heard it.
I didn't say pause either.
But they started right now.
You got animal hot and bothered over there, man.
Not just bothered. Scared a little bit. But they've gone from saying, they're thinking, there's like, hey, should we stop saying pause and start saying no Diddy?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, dog.
Damn. Hey, but you know what? I've even heard people. There's I can't remember her name, man. I was watching her interview. It's actually from a couple years ago, and she was saying that she went so far as to say that there's a possibility that he even got Biggie killed because they happen to be in different fucking cars. Like, what is a coincidence that fucking they were always together, but they happen to be in different cars that night? And yeah, I can't elaborate too much. I don't know too much about it, but
you can't remember who said it.
I can't remember her name, man. It was like Shirley Knight. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know.
Cheryl Underwood?
I don't remember, man. I'd have to look it up on my phone.
I mean, she's just a comedian I know.
Yeah.
I know of.
I don't know, man. I have to look it up. It was like a whole 2-hour interview, and she is going off. It's from a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
She is exposing all that shit.
I can't wait. That's one thing I can't wait. I really want us as a society to get through is the interviews where the gossip interviews. It's like we used to have people watch people interviews. Like I would watch Mike Tyson's interview on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Right? Because of who Mike Tyson was.
Right.
In his own mind. But now we're watching interviews because of what they know and what they're going to say about such and such and who that over there and all that stuff
it's so intriguing because you're like, what? So and so? No fucking way.
Yeah, but why is that entertainment? Like, gossip has become entertainment now.
It's because to a certain extent, it's not gossip. It's human behavior. It's like social. If I can't think of the word right now, but it's like it's intriguing because of that. Because they put on a front in front of everybody, but behind closed doors, they're fucking somebody completely else. You know what I mean? They're doing some shit that you would have never imagined them doing. You're like, what?
You know, what's your fighter's name? Marco?
Yeah.
Marco, you know, his dad, I was talking to his dad, and I was like, you know how my brain works. One of the first things I say to his dad is like, you look like Michael Williams, dude who played Omar. Because he do, right? And we were...
Who that is?
Yeah,
you don't know Omar from The Wire?
I don't watch that shit, dog. Go ahead.
Nah, now I have to watch it.
Okay. But anyway, we were talking, and he was like, you know, and we started talking about what Michael Williams went through, and he ended up dying of a fentanyl overdose.
Okay.
Oh, I do know. Guy with the scar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So does he look like him?
Yeah, he kind of does. No, he does.
So
but I don't know him from the scar. I know him from other movies. I mean, from The Wire. My brother told me he died from fentanyl. That's why I know who he is.
okay, you just said you know him from The Wire.
I don't know him from The Wire. I know him from... Oh, never mind, dude. And I can't think of the movie. I saw him with John Leguizamo in that movie on Netflix when they're playing chess. He's one of the kids' dads in that movie.
I don't.
You gotta watch it, though.
I think I know. I know what movie you're talking about.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
But anyways, what happened?
So he was telling me, he was like, man, we got to look at, because so he was like, what Michael went through, and he was like, yeah, he was a different person on screen. And then his father just says, yeah, we just got to look at these dudes for entertainment, then move on. And I was like, yes, like that's it. I just look to, like, to this day, and I'll say this out loud on this podcast, my favorite actor, two people, Don Cheadle and Tom Cruise. They are both my favorite actors because whenever I'm watching either of them, I'm forgetting that I'm watching either of them. They're just doing a great job selling me whatever story they're selling me, and then they move on, you know, to the next one. Tom Cruise is a brilliant actor because every role he does, he manages to get inside, and you just like be really entertained. I was like, oh, he's running. He runs in every movie.
Yeah.
But you're just like, oh, that's cool. Don Cheadle, absolutely hilarious. I love what he does with his roles. But it's like I'm not watching Don Cheadle. I'm watching Don Cheadle be somebody else.
Yeah.
And that's what, like, we've gotten away from that. Like, nobody goes to see a Rock movie for the acting job The Rock does.
Hell no.
Right?
I like Leonardo DiCaprio, man.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good. I just, like, I'm still kind of like, he was too good in Django. That's like, I'm dead serious. Like, I don't.
Didn't he like not want to say the N word, and Jamie told him?
He did it, yeah. And Jamie told him, you gotta do it.
And he did it real good.
Yeah.
He did it real good.
Yeah, he did real good.
But in that movie, he says something that made me think about it. I never thought about it like that. He said something about the brain. How come they never just took over them? You know, like there was few of them. But it was that mental warfare, dude. Like they had them controlled.
It was controlled. Two, it was the weapons. It was uprisings. There was a lot more to that. There was a bigger answer to that than there was. But
he is such a good actor that, like, I just recently watched a movie called Killers of the Flower Moon. I actually really like it. It's like 3 hours long, but De Niro's in it too. And I was like, I'm watching it. And
that's the one that's the new one, right? When they're in the natives.
Yep, the natives. It's dope. If you guys have 3 hours to kill, watch it. It's really good. But he is such a good actor that, like, it makes me want to slap him because, like, dude, stop being a fucking idiot. Like, don't be dumb. You know what I mean? He's that good that it's got you like, damn, this guy's a fucking like.
And those are the great movies. Now, when you got off, when the credits rolled and you went on about your way, you didn't give a fuck about Leonardo DiCaprio anymore.
No.
That's the point. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's like people would be less offended by J-Lo if they just didn't give a fuck about her. You know? Like, I honestly don't understand why J-Lo felt the need to roll the cameras and I'm going to say this and do this.
She's doing a documentary.
Oh, yeah, on her love life.
It's part of a documentary. Yeah, it's part of a documentary.
It's on her love life.
It's like about how, you know, they were together before and now they're together
10-hour documentary
again.
if it's about her love life.
Well, so it's like called The Greatest Love Story Never Told.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah.
I started watching it because I was like, fuck it, why not? But I didn't finish watching it. Because to a certain point, I'm like, I don't even care about this. But yeah, That's what I'm saying. It's like, we just got to get back to that point where we don't care. Hey, man, I'm going to do an interview.
and I'm going to talk about such and such. I really don't care, man.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. I don't care.
Yeah, we got mortgages.
I don't lose sleep over shit like that.
Exactly. I just think if I don't know, I just think if we just get back to just not caring as much. One of the best things I always think about is when it was on a train and this naked lady chased Babe Ruth through a train car. He's naked, she's naked, she has a knife. And one reporter looks at another reporter and says something to the style of, good thing that didn't happen, or we'd have to write about it. Just let these actors, these pretenders, I've been calling them pretenders. I'm like, all the superhero movies.
Do you feel the same way about athletes?
Oh, absolutely. Let the athletes be athletes. Don't let's not worry about.
People forget, right? The whole point of all that shit. Like, it's like actors, they're telling a story. It's all entertainment. Just like, you're saying, Mark was saying, it's all entertainment. Other than that, like, there's really no need to pry into their lives and fucking, and however, like, it's all a business too. That's a business.
Like with, when an athlete steps way out of line, yeah, remove that privilege of being a superstar athlete from that guy. Like, remember Ray Rice years ago dropped his fiance in the elevator, and
dragged her all through the elevator and shit. Yeah,
just her lifeless body. It's like, you got to just say, okay, that guy doesn't deserve the privilege of the esteem he's at. But like with Shohei's,
that's what I was going to elaborate on.
With Shohei's, this is the pop culture episode. With Shohei's alleged, well, it's not even alleged. No one's got the balls to say that maybe Shohei Ohtani Betts. This one guy posted a picture of him standing in the Mookie Betts.
I love that picture, bro.
The one that says
Ohtani
Betts. That's the closest anybody.
Checking out. Hold on.
Baseball.
But it's like, yeah, let him play. This one dude, I think he plays for the Raptors. He just got set down because he bet on himself like 500 grand, told all his people to bet on himself on the 500 grand on the under. Okay. So there was excessive betting. That's a prop bet. There was excessive betting on his under, that he's going to score under 7.5 points. He bet for 500K on it. And then he had, told all his people, hey, bet on this. Then he left the game inside of like 4 minutes with an eye injury, with my eye's acting up again. And so then the NBA saw that. I'm pretty sure DraftKings got pissed and it said, hey, and so now he's sitting down. That's stupid. Don't do that. Yeah. But
we don't know what Ohtani bet on either yet.
Not yet. Yeah. But I'm absolutely positive. We bet on what you know.
In the UFC, they banned all that shit. Like in boxing, like
how do they ban betting?
Because there was a scandal where one of the trainers bet, I can't remember exactly what happened, but turns out the dude was already injured or some shit like that, and it became a mess. So they're like, yeah, you guys can't bet anymore. And actually, I don't even think he can be in a corner anybody in the UFC anymore.
I think if this government is just another stupid law, like, I don't even understand why gambling is legal.
It's a business, dude.
Yeah, why is that? It's a business that tears.
There's so many things. Oh, sorry. There's so many things where I'm just like, why? But it is.
Okay, look at it like this. Gambling, like I said, gambling is a good, destroys houses, destroys homes. It's bad.
It's addicting, right? Yeah.
It's addicting. And so now, with it being legal, we're having people push addictions. We're allowing, I
promise you, dude, if they make it illegal, it'll be even more profitable.
It will have less avenues.
Just like fucking prohibition. You think the motherfuckers wasn't... Come on now, that's how Al Capone like pretty much made his name. Mm-hmm. That's how he got famous, is fucking alcohol when there was
I'm not saying that it's going to go away if it's made illegal.
Talking about betting, bro, I cross the border in the weekends all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I go, because I have to cross walking.
I always bet that you're going to come back.
And there's always... I'm in the line, bro, and the line's always like an hour, right? I don't have a medical pass. I don't have any of that shit. And here, every day that I'm through there, I see guys walking anywhere from 20 to 65, 70. And these are young American guys. And they all got canes. And I'm like, and they're walking in group, like 3 or 4 of them. So I always see them. They're always placing bets at the casino, and they don't want to do lines. So if you have a medical pass or you have a medical,
if you just.
Yeah, they all have a
crutches,
cane or something. Cane. Most of them have canes. So the other day, I'm sitting down. The line is fucking long, 1.5 hours, 2 hours. And I go, hey, bro, how the fuck all you motherfuckers have canes for, you know? And like, it looks funny. The border patrol doesn't tell them nothing. They walk, they act like they're hurt, but they go play bets every fucking weekend, bro. And that's addicting.
No,
they found a loophole. They found how to not to do border.
All gambling is addicting. Here's the thing, like, so part of Shohei Ohtani's story is that, or the basic of Ohtani's story is that his translator stole 4.5 million from him.
That's it.
Okay. Because gambling is so addictive, that story is somewhat believable to me.
Yeah, it is. But do I have access to your fucking money?
No.
So how the fuck is that believable to you?
He got Wendy Williams.
What?
Somebody else has access to him.
Oh yeah. Okay,
yeah, like how would I have access to you? And then if you'd figure out if I took 20,000.
Yeah, no. How much money do I have when 4.5? Somebody has to come tell me that someone.
And it's funny because the bank they make a big deal when I go withdraw fucking $3,000, dog. Like,
I got that text message this weekend.
Yeah.
Hey Adam, is this you?
when we bought our house, I had to go in the bank and I had to get a cashier's check for 45,000.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady was like mad at me, dog, that I was taking my own fucking money out of my bank, dog. I said, bitch, I haven't been saving this shit for you.
Yes, people like everything's inconvenient. When it's an inconvenience to them, they don't want to do it. Like, even if, bitch, that's your job. Like, I don't know what else you're here for.
I hate going to Wingstop after like 11 p.m.
Yeah.
Because that's when they like really hate seeing people come in the door. Like any restaurant.
Yeah.
Like, but
when it's closing time.
But Wingstop specifically, they stop answering the phone.
Wow.
Like it's crazy. But yeah, people don't like to work. I don't know. It's crazy. So going back to what football is doing, it's the amount of like 91-yard touchdowns there's about to be this season.
And that's all going.
It's an automatic first down.
It's about betting. It's all about betting. The more numbers, the more scores. Nobody wants to see a football game when a score is very low.
The last super, I
love fucking low scoring games. It
and
makes it exciting.
I don't mind an injury. Like I don't wish them on anybody, but if it happens, I'm like, that's the name of the game. But now it's like they gotta protect. It's like they gotta protect their.
A lot of guys, and I don't know how accurate this is, but I hear a lot of guys are getting hurt too because fathers are starting to train their kids at 6, 7 years old to lift weights, do fucking burpees, and all this crazy shit, right?
Wear and tear.
So these kids have been doing this since they were like 6, right? And then they go into high school, they get lucky past that, then they go to college, and it's like 1% of college players making the NFL. But by the time they get there, they're already beat up. Man. They're done. So a little hip tackle. And then we have superhumans playing football now, bro.
Yep.
You know, these motherfuckers are running they're 300 pounds running at 4.6, dog.
I'm telling you, man, we gotta knock it all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah, just get regular fucking people to play football. More exciting.
And the owners, they're gonna be mad because you guys can't make $7 billion.
Make a football league too, dog. We gotta make our own football league.
I think we should invest in women's rugby. I'm telling you, I think that's where the future is.
I was gonna watch it here, dog.
Have you seen? And these women are so hot, it's ridiculous. Like I follow this.
You think an all rugby female team would have a good chance of beating an all trans team?
What?
That's what I was picturing.
No, I'm saying like female rugby, they don't have that problem with men's sand.
Do you remember back in the days they had the female roller skating? They would fight each other.
Oh yeah, Derby. They still have those. I saw one in San Diego a couple years ago.
Yeah, those were sick too.
Yeah, like aggressive sports.
Fucking masculine in the box.
ADHD over. She called me ADHD. She can't put that thing down. She leaves it here. It's like, don't touch it.
She said,
if it's not here, I'm going on strike. Does boxing have any rules that like, oh man, it was tougher back? It was better back in the day.
No, the 15 rounds was very dangerous for them because the fighters never stop passing away in the sport. Every year we lose a couple people. But
talk about the fight that changed the 15 rounds.
I think I can't pronounce his name. I don't want to butcher his name and disrespect him, but I know Boom Boom Mancini killed a Korean guy in the ring, and that's. I guess that was it. You know, that's when
the ref killed himself.
There's all kinds of stories.
And then the mom, his mom, it was just. And then after that fight, they're like, okay, just 12. But that's been the only like safety change.
Yeah, the 12 rounds
because you can wear whatever ounce gloves you want.
No. You're 147 down.
So there was
8 ounces. When you wear 148 and up, you wear 10 ounces.
Okay,
and the pros and the amateurs, you wear 10s and 12s.
And the amateurs, you wear 10s and 12s?
147 down is 10s, and 148 and up is 12s.
Okay, I thought amateurs wore.
But they wear better padding gloves. They wear like thicker, like more foam.
More protective.
Yeah, and then the pros, they wear anything they want to wear. Like.
Horsehair, fucking those are.
The amateur, I always thought they were wearing 16s.
No. That's the what do you call it? The seniors, masters.
Masters.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll be wearing 16s. Yeah.
Sure will.
See, but I'm trying to think like boxing. So I guess boxing is like one of the only protected sports that's protecting the integrity of that sport, because football is not doing it. Baseball is not doing it. Basketball sure as fuck ain't doing it.
I mean, you know what? I wouldn't go so far as to say that, because if you're talking business wise, like the integrity of the sport is also tainted in boxing. You know what I mean? Like there's there's so many things.
Well, there's been fight dodging for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, like that's the name of the game. Is like, do I want to fight that guy? And for whatever reason, I get to make the choice.
Yeah.
You know, imagine if the Yankees got the choice whether or not to play the Red Sox. Those pussies a pass. Okay. Right? Like that. That's it.
Hey, were you talking the other day about Robinson Cano?
No.
Didn't you bring him up last time in one of our podcasts?
No.
I thought you brought him up. He's playing in Mexico.
Is he?
Yeah, he's hitting home runs because I guess steroids are legal in Mexico.
Hell yeah.
So he played against the Yankees and he hits home runs off of them, bro.
Mexico and Trevor Bauer.
Bauer's with the same team with
they're
on
Trevor.
the team.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, that sucks about Trevor, huh? Like Trevor Bauer, he didn't do shit, bro, and he's out the league.
Yeah, and he
did
well.
About that one, a girl said he raped her and fucking beat her ass.
Is this still baseball?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You hear about it. My bad.
But see, even stuff like that is like weird. Like I like a judicial system. No one can say. Dana Carvey said you can't say judicial system without sounding drunk.
Judicial system.
But I like. We ruined that guy's career because we couldn't just wait and see what happened.
The truth, yeah.
Like let it plan out. Hey, did you hear somebody? Let it finish up over there, and then maybe I'll want to hear about it.
There wasn't no video like Ray Rice. Remember Ray Rice when he beat the shit out of his girl?
We
talked about that. Him dragging her all over the elevator.
Oh, we talked about that right now?
Well, we didn't talk about it. We mentioned
we did briefly, but yeah. Somebody was on their phone.
I got a call from Arizona. That's why I'm concerned because they were fighting in Arizona. Yeah. So I was like, oh, shit.
But hey, how you like that reel?
Which reel? Oh, yeah. I think every time, if you guys see our reels, we're going to see Coach, one of us talking, and Coach is going to be down looking at his phone. He's a busy man. This is how business gets done.
Yeah, actually, if I'm not doing that, I'm playing Candy Crush.
Business.
So, what about
Business Tin Man?
Who's the flashiest boxer
right now?
In your opinion, ever? Flashiest in the ring, showboating. You know,
you got you got
what's his name? Like Prince
Naseem.
Prince Naseem. Yeah, like
I want to say Sugar Ray Leonard. He's one of my favorite. He was flashy, bro. But he flashy and beat your ass.
Yeah.
Naseem Hamed. Right now I'm drawing blanks, but. Emmanuel Augustus, he was awkward. He was like a drunken Maromero Paez. He's a lot of he's big.
What did you say?
Maromero Paez.
What does that mean?
Maromero means like when you spin around and jump in the air. Like he worked in the circuits when he was a kid.
Oh, okay.
And he was always bringing those antics to the ring. Yeah, acrobatic.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's the other one you just said? Camacho. There was a lot of flashy fighters. Oh, Vinny Paciencia. He's from Massachusetts, I think.
Now this is where boxing and baseball definitely part ways. Baseball does not encourage the flash.
Yeah.
The NCAA just completely banned any bat flip celebration.
That's why I love Fernando Tatis, dog.
Celebration whatsoever. It's like this kid celebrated getting walked because it was a crucial moment. He looked at his dugout one. Yeah. Like you're out.
Dang.
Ejected him.
But what's so wrong about it?
Box, I don't know. I
know
honestly,
it's an opinion, but what's so bad about celebrating a walk? It's not that easy to take fucking 7 pitches, you know.
Whenever I was when I was a kid, I would hear. I'm just ignoring it. When I was a kid, you remember Barry Sanders?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I remember Barry Sanders.
Okay, old white men back then would be like, you know why I like Barry Sanders? Because he just hands the ball. He scores a touchdown, hands the ball to the ref,
run like him.
And then goes off to the sideline.
Yeah,
he doesn't celebrate. They hated Deion Sanders. You know, they hated.
So it's a white man rule.
Mm-hmm. You know, you say, that's what I'm thinking it is. That's what I'm thinking it is. But in boxing, it's different. Is it different, or is
boxing is different because you being hated brings fans. Oh, Floyd was a showman. I mean, Floyd Mayweather. That's why people.
Now, see, I'm talking about like Floyd is like, I'm looking at this kid Ben Whitaker. He's the new. Yeah, he's the new
Flashy.
New Flash.
He's British, I believe. But yes, there's a viral video of him.
It just recently came out like a month ago, no?
And the ref is like, "Yo, you can't be doing that shit." And it's like, let him, dude.
But he's getting. I mean, he's
winning.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I don't have a problem with it because you have another man in front of you he could stop it if he could really fucking try.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just mind games.
The last time I coached sparring, one of the kids was a little, I'm not going to say he was excessively flashy, but he dropped his hands, put his chin out, did like that, stuff like that. And I told the guy boxing, I'm like, you're letting him do that by not jabbing.
Yeah.
Like that means he's comfortable. You're not disrupting him at all. So that I guess
damn, coach.
I learned from the best.
Yeah, man, good job.
So knowing that baseball can't disrupt that. One of the things I used to do as a kid, and it was like one coach saw us like, if you ever fucking do that again, I'll cut your hands off. Take the ground ball, flip the ball in the air, grab it, and throw it.
I would do that all day, dog.
It's called hot dogging.
Yeah,
you can't hot dog. You know, that's the thing. It goes with the bat flip.
Hater raid right there, the coaches, dog.
I'm telling you, this is what they get for. I mean, this is baseball not having any blacks in the sports for like 40 years, 30
It's not having
years.
blacks, not having no blacks in the offices, dog, in the front offices.
Yeah.
Because Tatis, when you take him as black, I mean, he's Dominican, but
yeah, sure.
He's bringing excitement to baseball.
No, I'm talking about the back of the day blacks.
Like, I know. But Tatis is one of the ones that's doing it right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He.
You had Joe Morgan. No, who's the broadcaster? He sounded white. all the baseball players sounded white. The black dudes back in the days, they all sounded white, dog. Even my favorite, Tony Gwynn.
Ricky Henderson was my favorite.
Oh, he was gangster, dog.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Dave Stewart.
Me too.
You too, Maggie?
Yes. That's the only time like where I'll go West Coast with you with a couple baseball players. Speaking of which, Kendrick Lamar. Can we be a hip hop podcast for a minute?
Yeah.
What's happening?
He went at Drake and J. Cole
hard
on a feature. Like he just did a feature.
Did he expose them to?
So basically, J. Cole and Drake did a track where J. Cole said, "It's like we the big three. Who's the greatest? Is it Drake, Kendrick, or me? I feel like Ice Cube, like we the big three, something to that." And then so Kendrick released the album, says, "Fuck a big three, it's just big me." And he just basically throwing middle fingers at everybody. And this is like all this.
But Kendrick Lamar, am I tripping? Is he like a real gangster?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
he's got connections.
Yeah. And then,
I mean, not like
How about J. Cole?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, they have hood stories.
How about Drake?
No.
He was on his TV show.
His name's Aubrey.
I mean, they have hood stories, but they have their hood stories, but they're just artists that came up through it. From what I gathered, watching this one thing on Kendrick Lamar, he was protected in the sense that they were like, "Hey, you do you, we got your back," and I
know the essays love him.
We're not gonna let you participate in the other stuff. Yeah, but I think I've got you guys all caught up on pop culture. What fights do we got coming up?
Rolly. Oscar Valdez against Liam Smith.
Mm-hmm.
That's this week.
That's on the 29th.
That's Friday.
Right here.
ESPN Top Rank has a card on March 29th, which is this Friday. And then PBC on Amazon, I believe the very first card on Amazon is going to be on March 30th, which is this Saturday.
Is it Amazon pay-per-view or Amazon streaming?
Amazon pay-per-view. Right, boy. I don't know how it's going to be. Prime. I'm very interested to see all that, but yeah.
The fight is Tilsu against Fondura. Fondura is like 6'7".
Yeah.
154, 160.
154.
6'7" and 154?
Is he 6'7" for real?
He's 6'7", I think.
Oh shit. Yeah, well you should maybe we can clip a picture of their face off because
that's beautiful. It's a nice picture.
Yeah, it's hilarious actually. But he's towering. He's towering over Tim Tszyu. So that's actually a late replacement. Tim Tszyu was supposed to fight Keith Thurman. As many people who follow Boxing Party already know. Keith Thurman he suffered an injury. And now this guy Fundora stepped in. However, I believe that this is a much better fight. It's at their respective weight classes. World champion as well. Fundora was a world champion. And I believe they're unifying or something's happening. It's not, it's a good fight. It's a good fight.
The Valdez Wilson one is a title fight.
Yeah.
Yes, that's on Friday.
Okay.
That's actually a really good card. I think that whole card it's looking good. We're going to be headed out there.
Oh, it's only 6'5.5", though. That's short, man. I'm sorry, guys.
I mean, still.
Only.
It's tall for a
How do you, okay, now I tell guys to fight the smaller guy. I mean, when we're sparring, we got all of it.
Ranges.
Yeah. And I say, if he's taller, get inside. If he's smaller, keep him outside. But how do you fight somebody 6'5", like a foot taller than you?
Hey, man, he's knocked down like a tree, like, chop him down.
You know, the BH,
Start
that
at the body,
16-year-old? I had him sparring, and I had one dude jump up in the air to hit him in the head. I'm like, I told him, like, next time you see him off his feet, just hit him.
So can we pick or what?
Yeah,
go ahead. What do you got?
Go.
Okay, I'm gonna pick Liam Wilson for the upset against Valdez.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like upsets this week, and I feel like Sebastian Fundora he's not the favorite. It's Tim Tszyu, and I think I'm gonna go with Fundora. Two upsets. Two
headlining upsets.
Yeah, that's what I'm picking.
Yeah, there we go.
I don't know enough to pick.
Tszyu.
I'm just gonna watch. I'm definitely gonna watch the Tim Tszyu fight. Maybe I'll splurge on
who do we have, Rolly or Pitbull? Because that one, that's a good one.
Yeah.
When is
I'm gonna go with Pitbull.
When is that one?
I'm really excited to watch that because he had trouble with
the same
with
day
an
on the
awkward
30th.
guy.
This is not the same card.
Yeah, it's the same card. It's the prime card. That one.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be to me. I am more interested to see what kind of adjustments Rolly makes because he we know Pitbull. He's gonna come forward. He's gonna be coming after him, and Rolly's usually the guy to come after people too.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested to see what's gonna happen. Rolly's awkward. Pitbull's last fight, which was against Cabrera, he's an awkward fighter as well. He had trouble with him, man. He couldn't catch him. So I'm interested to see what's gonna happen. That's a world championship fight as well at 140.
Okay. I got nothing to say, but I'm gonna watch.
Yeah.
I'm still like,
do it.
You've been talking about this Rolly fight for a minute.
Yeah.
That fight on Wednesday, that's a good fight too, bro. Joseph Adorno against Nicholas Walters. I guess Walters is
tomorrow.
It says Wednesday, right?
And this one's likely. I know ProBox TV is tomorrow night.
Yeah, ProBox.
It's tomorrow night at 5 p.m. ProBox TV live streams their fights.
Yeah, on YouTube.
I'm gonna go with Walters on that one too. He's upset too. Walters is more experienced. Adorno's a really good prospect though. But I don't know why. I'm just gonna go with Nicholas Walters. But not let me down.
Just keeping up with you. Picked 3 undercards.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna check.
Let's go.
We gonna check next
Watch
week.
me be wrong. 0-3 and shit.
Man, you know what? Fuck that Valdez against Wilson. That's a tough pick, man.
And especially because we know Oscar, we kind of. But fuck it, I'm gonna go with my
instinct.
My heart. Yeah,
his heart.
Not my heart. I said.
Oh, not your heart. Yeah. Okay.
This fool don't speak Spanglish though. He can't roll his R's.
You don't be knowing.
La Bamba.
There's no R in that one though.
Hey, so what's up, Christian Mingle or what, man? You should do it.
Nope, definitely not. And I'll tell you why.
But you're a Christian, man.
I am a Christian. I am a Christian.
A hot date.
I am a Christian. I don't know what a hot date is.
Well, that's what you're looking for, right?
But at the same time, okay, this is. We'll end the podcast with this because I don't know how long I can go with just now.
Stop being weird.
I know you made it weird.
I didn't make it weird.
You made it weird.
I know. I'm just asking a question.
Okay, look.
I was actually being for real.
All right, so when I'm in church, like
church,
I don't know. I don't even know how to word
this.
Just
go for it. Just say it, dog.
Just do it.
Just do it.
I am wary of other Christians.
Fuck them, dude.
No. Like dating, like not like what they'll think. Like I'm just like
the date outside of your religion. Dog.
I do. I will. I have no problem with that.
Go for an atheist, dog.
My ex-wife
Islam
was.
mingle?
I think. My ex-wife. No, she was agnostic, agnostic is. I know there's something out there, but I don't know what it is. I think that's what that is. I don't strictly date Christians. I remember once, this was in like 2000, whatever. I went to church with a friend for Easter. And I saw this lady there. I was like, okay, I'll be back. So I was like, I went back the next Sunday. And then the Sunday after that, and then the pastor said something like ridiculously stupid. I can't remember what it was, but it was like one of those things where you go, the fuck? And I looked at the lady that I was going to talk to after service, and she was like, yep. And I was like, nope, I can't.
Just put yourself out there, dude. Fuck it.
I'm out there. There's just,
eHarmony.
So you guys know what to do. Grinder.
Do it.
It's hilarious. Nobody's ever made that joke at me before.
Sorry.
We do it over that one time.
I hear it at the gym all the time. That's why.
Dick's an option. You said it, not us.
What do you mean? Yeah, I'm at the gym all the time. Like, and that's the thing.
You haven't been there in a couple days,
fool.
I have not been. I have not been there.
It's gonna get edited out.
I was not there today
and yesterday.
You said you're there all the time. That ain't all the time.
I was there yesterday.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Under.
Nope.
3 or 6.
Lion King. That wasn't even the drill, though.
Block. Up.
Oh yeah. So
see, I don't even take the class.
When I do this, do the same, because I had to learn how to do this. I'm not proving myself.
He saw it when I posted it real quick.
I did not. Oh, I saw you loving your 4:30 class more than your 10 o'clock class. Posted the 4:30 class stuff.
You should see how many people were there.
I saw that. Yeah, 4:30 class is packed.
Stacked.
Yeah. All right, we're talking about
they were all upset. They were asking for you.
Yeah. You guys, like, subscribe, share. All right, tell your mom I'm single. Bye.
Peace.
God. She's on Christian Mingle.
Don't matter. She's not a Christian Mingle.
This has been a Point and Yell production. Yeah, I think the words, but sometimes they don't come out of my mouth no good.